you want to get momentum going in your team? Do you want to get energy fired up on your team? Do you want to have new, fired up, awesome, great people to work with? I want to share with you my 3-bucket recruiting system. My friends, I've used this to build one of the biggest teams in the entire profession. 4 million plus customers, 1.7 billion in sales, using just 3 steps. My biggest team actually came literally from these 3 steps. I didn't know them when I joined. Like some of your best people you don't even know right now. But with this super simple 3-box recruiting system, I can walk you through exactly what to be doing on a daily basis so you can recruit more people, have more awesome people on your team, add more value, serve at a higher level, achieve your dreams, the whole thing. You guys with me? Okay, here's what you need to do. 3 buckets. Bucket number 1 is your public social media. So regardless of the platform, so whether it's Facebook or Instagram or whatever one you're using, it's your public. It's everything public. So in Facebook, it'd be like your public profile, your groups, your pages, your likes, comments, shares, anything public. So it'd be like your wall on Instagram, right? Just like anything that we all can see, that's bucket 1. Bucket 1 is where you're liking, you're commenting, you're adding value, you're commenting on other people's stuff. Remember, social media is a give-get platform. The more you give, the more you're gonna get. The algorithm will serve up your content if you're giving to other people. So don't just go there to get. Don't just go there to like, I'm gonna go there and make money. Like, yo, you gotta go there and like be a good member of the platform, of the community. By like, yo, your kids look cute, or what's up, or I love your video, that kind of thing. So make sure you're giving so that you get. That's bucket 1. You're building relationships in bucket 1. You with me? Every single day. Like I tell people, you want to be commenting on 10 posts a day. You say, this is the waste of time. No, it's not a waste of time, dude, because you're actually building relationships with people, you know? And then let me share with you the formula, how it works. Whoever starts the most conversations wins. Why? Because conversations create relationships, and relationships create business. So that's the way I want you to think about it. Whoever creates the most conversations wins. Why? Conversations create relationships, relationships create business. When you're doing those 10 conversations a day, that's not wasted time. That's time where you're actually you're starting conversations, and those create relationships, and those relationships create business. So here's the second thing I want you to be thinking about. Transferring them into bucket 2. What's bucket 2? That's the private message on Facebook, like on Facebook Messenger. It's your DMs, you know what I'm saying? Like you're going from public into a conversation. From public where everyone can see it into like, yo, what's up? And one thing, a quick hack that you're gonna love, like on an iPhone, you can auto-populate that message. It's not, for me, it feels super natural, but I type in FBM, boom, it auto-populates it. So I can start a relationship there where it's more simple. Now I can also go back there and be like, hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. I can do that whole thing where I'm always going into bucket 2, which is Messenger. Bucket 2, which is private message or direct message, right? Here's what I want you to know. One of the other reasons you want to do this is people who you're having bucket 2 conversations with, in other words, private message conversations with, the algorithms are trying to serve up content that they think you want to see and that they think they want to see. When they see that you're friends in bucket 2, meaning that like you're having a conversation in bucket 2 meaning in private message, they'll start serving up your content. So they'll start seeing your personal brand. They'll start seeing that you add value. Maybe some of your curiosity posts. They'll see that all in bucket 1, which is the public stuff. So you're starting relationships. Think of it, it's like you're deepening that relationship. Hey, nice to meet you. Now, it looks like we have a lot in common. Your kids are so cute and great to meet you, whatever. And obviously don't be creepy in there, whatever. Like you start that relationship, okay? What's bucket 3? You're transferring from bucket 1 public into private messenger, build that relationship, go back and forth, add value. Don't just be like question, like give to, so you know, you're like, where are you from? I actually live in whatever, right? Bucket 3 is jumping on the phone or a Zoom. People are like, do I have to actually talk to people? Yeah, you do. You need to freaking talk to people because you're in the relationship business, right? So then you get on the phone with them, you start building and deepening that relationship. I just launched a team, what would that be now? About 7 or 8 weeks ago. This is literally how the whole conversation started. By the way, this team's crushing. They've already hit the highest rank of our company. They are on fire. The key leader of that team, I met her doing this exact formula. I had done a public video, like a live video. She saw it, she resonated with it. She sent me a friend request. Here's a quick hack. Write this in your notes. Never send and never receive a friend request or a follow without starting a bucket 2 conversation. So someone like hits you up, you're like, yo, nice to meet you, thanks for reaching out, whatever, start a conversation. Why? Everything flows into bucket 2, start where you deepen that relationship, and then it goes from bucket 2 on, into an actual phone conversation, maybe you jump on a Zoom, whatever. I tell people, I try and turn my social media friends, my Instagram friends, Facebook friends, whatever it might be, I try and turn my social media friends into real friends. Why? Because whoever starts the most conversations wins. Conversations create relationships. Relationships create business. You're in the people business. You're constantly doing that. So every single day, what are you doing? You're transferring into the buckets. From bucket 1, you're public, you're adding value, you're serving, you're doing your content, you're doing your videos, you're commenting, you're adding value on bucket 1. Boom, you're going into Messenger. What's up? You're going into private message. And then from there, hey, I'd love to have a chance to meet you. I do my best to turn social media friends into real friends. It looks like we have a ton in common. I'd love to take 5 minutes and get to know you, like 10 minutes, get to know you. By the way, people say, what do you do when you get on the phone? I ask questions, dude. I listen, like I'm a human being. Like I don't get on there and like pitch. Are you kidding? Like I just ask questions. Nice to meet you. Oh my gosh, like how long have you been with your career? Like tell me about your kids. Like just get to know them. Like be a normal person. I'm always building that relationship, always adding value, always serving at a high level so that, I'm positioning myself where they start seeing my content. They're like, yo, so what is it that you do? What are you up to? Plus I can pivot those conversations into what I do. That's the 3 bucket recruiting system. You want to share this with your teams. Make sure your teams know this methodology, this philosophy of walking people through those buckets. You're not just like aimlessly every single day, like confused of what you're supposed to be posting. And also if you'd like more free training, if you'd like to go deeper, make sure you click the link in the description. I have a ton of additional free trainings. I want to be able to help you I want to serve you at a high level, my friend. I want to help you. I know what it's like in this profession to feel stuck and to feel lost and to like not be sure how to break through to the next level. By the way, at all the levels. I know it's like to be, just like making a couple little bucks, and I know it's like to be kind of making some part-time money. I know it's like to be like the little global superstar. So I can help you to break through that next level. So fired up to get to know you, fired up to add value, fired up to serve. And make sure you click the link below and then share this with your people. Appreciate you guys.